It's hard to believe that it's fall, and just 3 months ago we drove from North Carolina to Missouri to pick up this Ekko.
But if you remember, getting the Ekko, or deciding to get the Ekko, started many months before that.
In fact, if you've been watching us for any time at all, then you probably remember when we were sitting beside of a campsite and we said this. Lynn's over here looking to see if Bob Lefford has an Ekko. Do they have one? That van back there, we love it. We got this van because we wanted this chapter of our life to be nicknamed Adventure. Off-roading, adventure, and enjoying things. But you know, the older we get, the more we think the next chapter is going to be nicknamed Comfort.
So many of you may ask, was the Rebel not comfortable for us?
I guess, like a lot of things in life, it really depends. You see, for short trips it was perfect, but for those longer trips we found we were really getting road weary, and we just kept coming back to this, Comfort. So if you find yourself in the same predicament, having to make this decision, we hope this video will be helpful. Our last trip in the Rebel was over 3 months long, and we were just beat when it was over. We'd taken long trips in our Travato without ever getting that weary, even as far as Alaska. In fact, in Alaska, when we were coming home, even though we'd been there for 3 months, we turned right and extended the trip by over a month so we could stay out longer. We're back in North Carolina. Woohoo! As of right now, we've driven 17,511 miles. But after 3 months in the Rebel, we just couldn't wait to get home, and the feeling was it just wasn't for us anymore.
Well, all good things have to come to an end. So when we made our list of what we wanted next in an RV, you can guess what the #1 thing was on the list.
Comfort. What is comfort? Comfort means something different to you than it does to us, probably. But we sat down and narrowed it down to this. More living space inside, more storage space inside, a bigger refrigerator, a better sleeping arrangement, work tables for both of us, and a comfortable place for us to watch TV at night.
But comfort wasn't the only thing that we wanted in our next RV. Because we like to stay out on dirt roads, we also wanted off-road capabilities, and we wanted better off-grid power capabilities. We wanted bigger tanks, both gray and fresh, and no black tank, and much better outdoor storage for toys and equipment. And also we wanted gas and not diesel.
And we wanted it to still be small and nimble. So let's dive a little deeper and see how the Ekko's done, comparing it to our list. Did it check everything off? And if not, why? Well, this one is obvious. It's almost 4 feet longer, it's wider, and it's taller. So all that extra space means it has more living space. And so far, we get less weary when we're traveling in it. It may be obvious, but yes, check. It has more living space. Even before I opened up the area behind the TV, the inside storage space was more than we'd ever needed. It has great cabinet space, and space for clothes and shoes under and over the bed means we can take more if we want to, or we can just have a lot of extra space. So yes, check. Not only is the fridge bigger, it means we can keep more food on hand to stay out longer, and it's at a better height. Check. We learned that we love the twin beds in the Travato, and these twin beds in the Ekko are bigger and much more comfortable. Check. We find we use the 2 tables all the time, both for working and meals, and even meal prep. They're really convenient. Check. Well, at first it didn't have a TV that was comfortable to watch, but after we moved it to the bedroom, it's super convenient and really comfortable. Check. We thought we'd miss the 4-wheel drive capability of the Rebel, but so far we've found the all-wheel drive of the Ford Transit to be more than adequate, and in many ways, better. We may change our minds in the future, but for now, check. We love the freedom that the lithium batteries gave us in our Rebel, so we knew we wanted to keep that capability. With the Ekko, we have more solar, better alternator charging, and bigger batteries, and that's coupled with a quiet generator. Let's just say that we never worry about power now, and we even sometimes forget to plug in when we get to a campground. So, yes, check. 50 gallons of fresh water and gray water means you can stay out as long as you want before refilling or emptying the tanks. Yep, check. We love the Rebels cassette toilet, even though many say it's a showstopper for them, and for us, we wanted our next RV to once again not have a black tank. The Ekko, check. Sure, we wish it was even bigger, but the gear garage in the Ekko is as good as it gets in an RV for this size. As long as you keep your expectations in check and watch what you try to bring with you, it gets, well, a check from us. So with all that, is it still nimble? Well, yes. We parked it in some pretty tight places. We never worry about needing to stop for gas or groceries, and when we're out on the road, we find that it's nimble enough. Not as nimble as the Revel, but nimble enough. Check.
So after using the Ekko for 3 months, would we say that it's a perfect RV?
Well, it's close, but there are a few things we wish were different.
We said we love the gear garage, and we do. Although its size is huge for an RV this small, we've found that if you keep the rad e-bikes in there, the garage is just not big enough for other toys and supplies too. It's not that we don't like it, it's just more that we have to lower our expectations of what will fit in that space. You see, we thought we could put the bikes and our paddle boards and everything else in there and keep them under lock and key, but it's just not big enough. You have to expect that when a new RV comes to market, well, it's going to have issues, and boy did the Ekko have issues. And although Winnebago stood behind their product and fixed everything, it was just frustrating for all of us who owned one for there to be so many issues during this first year. We love the bathroom design of the Ekko. It is a truly real innovation. But what were they thinking putting the electronics under the drain of the shower? The fix for the 2022s is a kludge at best and has been totally redesigned for the 2023s. It's the one issue about our Ekko that has us thinking that maybe we should have waited until the second year of release to buy it. Being just 19 feet long, we used our Revel as a daily driver, taking it on day trips and shopping trips and just little trips anywhere we wanted to go. And while we can and often do take the Ekko on these kind of trips, the extra 4 feet keeps us from doing that as much as we did in the Revel.
And no, it's not perfect, but there are a few things that we've discovered that were not even on our list that we absolutely love about our Ekko, starting with this outdoor kitchen.
The outdoor fridge coupled with the 2 burners has just been a game changer for us. No more green bottles, so it's less to carry. In fact, we no longer even travel with the Blackstone griddle since we find that we can cook anything from soup to steaks on the griddle for the outdoor kitchen. It has been a real big surprise. Like many we've talked to, we've wondered if we even wanted a batwing awning. What we figured out is even in campgrounds, the view in the back is usually the best view. So whether it's a mountain stream or even the Mississippi River, we find ourselves sitting out under this awning at almost every stop. We mentioned it before, but the all-wheel drive capabilities of the Ford Transit really have impressed us. So much so that it just feels like a large Subaru Outback. Anyone who tours an Ekko smiles at the bathroom design, and it's no surprise that we love it. We didn't realize how much we missed a bathroom sink in the Revel, though. We've found the Ekko bathroom to be perfectly sized and functional,
What are you doing?
no matter what kind of business you're doing.
Taking the Browns to the Super Bowl.
Generators. You either love them or you hate them. We loved having the generator in the Travato, but that dang thing was so noisy that we seldom used it. That's not the case with the Ekko. It's super quiet, and we've been surprised at how much we've used it to keep us and Maggie cool.
So after 3 months of using the Ekko, are we glad we bought it?
The answer is yes. It's small enough to be nimble enough.
And big enough to be comfortable enough. And because of that, we don't regret buying this Ekko one bit.
And we're really looking forward to where this Ekko is going to take us over the next 3 months, and we hope you guys will follow along. And with that said, we'll see you down the road. See you down the road.